kind of stuck here. The cops won't bother me. Hey squids, it's a beautiful Saturday and I'm late for a group ride as per usual. Yesterday was pretty epic. I don't think people realize that I was in the middle of a tornado. Look to your right here, veterans on motorcycles, but they're actually going towards west, which is kind of funny. Combat something or other. He's got a teddy bear. He's got a teddy bear at the back of his hog. Usually you can pick up riders over here to ride with. It's a good meet spot, and you can see there's like some bikes here already. There's a cop here. What the hell's going on here? Well, squids, it looks like I missed the dc-moto crew. It doesn't matter. That's kind of like what my life is. Always late, always missing out. So I am just gonna go on my own, but I think I'm gonna head to Route 211 and I'm gonna see if I can catch up with the group. All I know from the group is that the group leader rides a pretty badass BMW sport bike. And it used to be sport bikes, used to be like middle-age crisis sort of things, but that BMW, it's the S1000 RR. It's a very good fast bike by BMW. This is a cute area. The Plains, there's a nice restaurant over there. Hunt Country Yarns, Peyton's Place. Oh, coffee and bikes. That seems like a nice place to stop if you're cycling this area. Going to the turn I'm going. This is very deceiving. Like, not a lot of people know of this road, except motorcyclists, of course. I had a rider one time crash over here on this particular turn. Yeah, this truck, I'm gonna have to pass him, and he's all over the road. Look at this. So goddamn dangerous. He's carrying trash. You know, I don't mind people going slow, but don't go over the double yellow, man. I gave him a wave. Yeah, squids, when you get a reckless speeding ticket, especially in Virginia, they're extremely strict. I mean, I had to get a lawyer, and the cop said he got me on video, but I wanted to see the video because how badass would that be? He did not appreciate that. And I hired the lawyer after I didn't show up for my court date, and then there was like some sort of like stupid like arrest warrant thing, so I had to like go in and say, hey, I just forgot, because it took like 3 months for the court date. Well, anyway, so then I got a lawyer to defend me, and look, this guy is all over the goddamn road. So I got a lawyer to defend me, and then she showed up, and she kind of quit. She quit on me, like she disappeared, and I had to get another lawyer. That was kind of crazy. Like, I don't even know why she was so opposed to me. It's not like, okay, I'm going fast, but I mean, it's a very typical like speeding ticket, right? I think she thought I was like a badass criminal. And looking back, I was like, man, I was actually I'm a very sweet guy, I think. The one bikes I can't really stand are the Harleys. And in the United States, there's quite a few Harley guys, and I just can't stand them. I mean, I don't even see the beauty in them. I guess I kind of would if I had a lot of money to just spend. But it's not my riding style, and I don't like the aesthetics of Harleys and cruisers. That's the speed limit, and I'm going 47, and I'm barely like doing anything. And you see the sign, motorcycle high crash area next 3 miles. So be very careful. I'm probably going to speed up the video so it's not boring. What the hell is happening here? Look, this is why you don't speed. Man, that sucks. Oh man, that is my group. I think that's my group. That is the group. That guy and the Ducati. Holy shit. The group I missed just got pulled over by the state troopers. It's a BMW and a red Ducati. Oh man, that's just incredible. I can't believe, I think that's them, because it was a BMW S1000RR and a Ducati Panigale, and I've seen those guys on the group posting. I swear to God, I think those are the guys. Holy cow. Man, I hope they don't get tickets. I hope those guys do not get tickets. They're just standing by the side of the road too. And yeah, and oh man, that totally sucks for them. You know why? I feel like I dodged the bullet here. Jeez, you know, Memorial Day, these cops, they're out to get people. Man, I wonder how they caught them. What the hell? I can't believe those guys got caught. Yeah, look at this. This is Skyline Drive, and there's a backup. There's so many people going into the Skyline Drive. Oh man, that's just incredible. That motorcycle rider, I think he might be with the BMW guys. Oh shit, I think those were the guys. I think those were, and you know, this is really not their fault. I mean, it's just, man, that totally sucks. Oh man, that would ruin my day. Getting pulled over by a state trooper, and then of course they want to make an example out of you. Man, yeah, and Virginia does not play around, man. Virginia does not play around. There's a road right here with this cars coming up. That's very fun. The better road is going straight, but I'm gonna go to the left because I want to just explore some new roads. Slow, narrow road, 15 miles. And this is a gravel road, so definitely don't come here if you don't like a little bit of gravel. Ooh. Oh, that's nice of him. That was kind of dangerous. Yeah, that's nice that he backed up, because I don't think a lot of people realize that a motorcycle can't really back up very well. Man, that totally sucks for those guys. Ah, shit. I feel like I dodged the bullet by not going with those guys. But it's really, it's not their fault. Like, a lot of people go like, yeah, they were being douches. But they probably weren't going that fast, because that road is very, very tight. And I believe that those guys are very experienced. Oh man, it's such a nice day too, and then you get a speeding ticket and you get pulled over by the cops. And you know, it's not like I'm blaming the cops either. You know, the cops are just doing their job. But man, that totally, really, just totally blows, man. Like, you really, god damn it. Poor guys. I think they were going to go the same way I was going to go, so I don't know if we'll run into each other again. Honestly, I'm not a fan of Skyline Drive when it comes to riding motorcycles. It is way too slow. There's so many cops and there's so many RVs there, so I avoid it. This is the valley, and the Skyline Drive, it's a really pretty road, but it's on top of the mountain. The only time I'll come here is maybe on a weekday, but to get in, it's $25. I've never been on this road either. It's called 616, Virginia 616. It looks pretty good. Yeah, this road looks pretty good. It's Route 616, Virginia, and it's just south of Route 211 near Luray. Yeah, I guess the river's to the right, and it looks pretty nice here. This is a great road. I didn't realize that this road was so nice. I'm actually a little bit worried about cops being around here, because this is one of the roads that a lot of motorcycles take. The more dangerous part is really this turn right here, and there's a lot of cars coming down, so this is a very tight turn. Yeah, and it just keeps going on for a while. Hey, look at this house. Look at the overlook that it has. 2-car garage too. That's badass. Look at that view. Turn. Oh, it's a 5-mile-an-hour turn. Look at this. You see the sign? 5 mile an hour. And it really is 5 miles an hour. I'm sure you can take it faster, but for me, like, man, it is a tough little turn. There's quite a few cars, so be careful. You don't want to go too fast today here, and mainly because of other cars coming up. There's no painted markings on the the middle of the road, so people tend to be a little bit more liberal with their cornering. I do remember coming here a few times, and I never really explored this area. Look at this. I think I can go this way. I did not think there'll be horses here. That's pretty cool. Though the V-Strom is a mostly road bike, it still feels like you're in control in the dirt, and it feels like it can handle dirt fairly well. I mean, it's definitely not a dirt bike, but I find myself just riding these roads. There's like really no problem. Whoa, holy shit. That was kind of a ripple of, I thought I was going to fall there. Cross country, I did a lot of these roads. Just gravel roads for miles and miles, like Colorado, Utah, New Mexico. You can definitely do a lot of those roads throughout the United States. And it's a beautiful area. Really pretty. I really should look at real estate here and move out here. But of course there's no jobs. Man, that's a sweet corner. Waypoint, I love it. That's a really nice corner. And look at this, nobody around. I think sport bikes would like this road. Smith Creek off of 211. That's it. Seems to be good. You know what I hate? Is finding these roads, and in the beginning they're really, really cool, and then they turn into gravel, and you can't really take your like sport bike buddies through here. So we'll see. We'll see if there's a good route. That's a good sign right there. 20 mile an hour twisties. I'm going a little bit wide, but man, I can see through it. And that's a fun one. Man, that's excellent. That's an excellent road. I can't believe I had never been to these. Woo! Okay, this is a little bit of a rough and dirty turn. And now I'm gonna go over here. This seems to be a nice one. Look at this, nice turn. Enough that I can like squeeze like almost like full throttle on the bike. That's excellent. You know, the bike sounds pretty good, but it's a quiet bike and doesn't draw a lot of attention to you. Man, look at this. Oh, I bet this floods when it's the water's high. That's awesome. Man, this is a great road. Man, I'm liking this road. This is such a nice road, man. And it's leading me to Quicksburg. I'm gonna put a waypoint here. Somehow if I can go to the right. Man, look at the scenery. This is excellent. This is really pretty. Yeah, this is a great road. I'm glad I've gone through here just because I never thought of going through here because I have a set route, but man, whenever I find new roads, even though there's not as twisty as other roads I like, I find them to be like amazing and like just as if I'm riding them for the first time. It's just so much more fun. Man, this is a fabulous, fabulous road. And look, vineyards. Yeah, it's getting kind of windy. Man, this is a great road. This is Route 42. Man, I love this road, especially if there's no traffic. This is an orchard right here. Man, that's a really fun road. I don't think I've been in this section of 42. I have been on this road further south. But you know, sometimes I don't ride roads and then all of a sudden I ride them. And I'm always amazed. It's like they feel like they're new roads. Man, you know, like the roads around here are so good. You could like spend the entire day just riding like a very small section. Oh, there's some gravel here. You can definitely have a lot of fun on these roads. There's like such good roads around here. This is Woodstock and Columbia Furnace. So I was planning on going to Elizabeth Furnace. This bike just handles so well. Even with the dark side tire, man, you would think, yeah, somehow a car tire on a motorcycle that you'd be like flying off. But man, this bike is just so fluid. These roads just keep you completely interacted with the road. You can't let go. You have to concentrate quite a bit. Even if you're going slow, this is the sort of thing that you need to concentrate. He's going that way. I'm going this way. Oh man, that was fun. We're ending this section. That was actually one of the more fun roads. I'm gonna put a waypoint. I like it. Sport bikes are almost unusable sometimes. Too much power, and it's so easy to just get in trouble. And not so much like get in trouble in a turn, get in trouble with the popo. You know, when you're on a motorcycle, try to wave at the locals. Sometimes they're out cutting grass, and if you're going really, really fast, wave at them, because oftentimes it disarms them from calling the police. 85, I think, great road, and just past 81, this is the town of Edinburgh, Virginia. I saw 2 cops at the gas station and 2 more unmarked cops at the gas station. So that's kind of my cue to kind of take it easy, go on some smaller roads, and don't be an ass, because I do not want speeding tickets. And it's 25 miles an hour here. I'm going 29 already. Look at these guys. They're in the bistro. Look at that, an Africa Twin, a KTM Adventure, and an Enduro. Obviously guys that have a lot of money. Just look at these roads. They're really, really fun. But with this amount of Memorial Day traffic or whatever, not a lot of point to going fast. What's this? Yeah, I'm gonna make this right onto Sibberts. And it's a twisty road, but it's gravel. But I think it'll be good to kind of get away from that behemoth car that just taking up all the entire road for himself. God, I hate those big SUVs. Kind of reminds me of my area growing up in Portugal. I think I was very much the redneck of Europe. And we all had like mullets. I never had a mullet, but at one point I wanted to grow a mullet, and my father's like, nah, I don't want my son wearing a mullet. The group I was supposed to meet with is actually over there. That's the BMW, the Ducati, and then there was a Z, some sort of Kawasaki. Yeah, like they're over there. Look at those guys. I think they're making a left. That's funny. Going this way, and that's because this road crosses the Shenandoah River, and when it rains sometimes you can't even cross it. Here is the bridge. It's pretty cool. Sometimes it gets flooded. Look at this, just very cool. It used to be just a one-lane road, but now they built it. But this is a good view of the Shenandoah. And there's people rafting, having a good time here. I've gone through here quite a few times, but I have not seen the new improvements to the road that they made. Well, squids, thanks for riding with me. I really appreciate it, and there's going to be a lot more rides like this coming up in the channel. So subscribe, and I'll be putting up some major roads. I'm going to be hitting it in Deals Gap, the Tail of the Dragon. I'm going to be heading down. I'm going to do some good riding over there. God damn Lexus.